Hey, this is Vepaja, and we are back in Alaloth. Speak with Mailer, envoy to the Black Sun. Where is that? Okay. Meet Mailer in Kundenhone. Okay. What is that? I didn't see the arrow. The sword is over it. Oh, I didn't see that at first. Okay, where would Mailer, envoy of the Black Sun, be? It's nighttime, isn't it? Let's come back. Wait, let's search around. Maybe... This throne room we can't get into. Way out? Kind of. And that's where the smithy is. That guy I've already talked to. I don't think anyone will be on the second floor. I'm just running short. Rindu will start worrying about me. I don't want that. I hope you managed to find some of the blossoms, but I understand if you weren't able to. I won't blame you. Oh, thank gods, and Hone must have looked out for you in your journey. Give me a moment. I will arrange them in a way Rudella loves. Here, would you be able to take it back to her? I must finish up here, and I'm already late. She's in Kauman. Of course. Sweet, we can take her some flowers. Got business with the mining syndicate? If so, you've come to the right place. Are you here to mine, oversee, or become a patron? Either way, there are a few forms to complete before we can move forward with your application. So I'm here on behalf of your friend, Stellaris. He asked me to bring you this. Jens Sitter. That man really knows me. Every year without fail. I was planning on doing this myself, but since you're here, you might as well give him this. You see, I let the lads taste it last time, and they fell in love with it immediately. So I've convinced my superiors to buy the whole bunch of them from Vornum. I'll let them know. For love of cider, huh?
I've got the stuff they don't sell in the shops.
A worthy warrior never wields a weapon that was not enhanced by the best of the best. That is what I'm offering, Topsider. A way to vanquish your foes with ease. Show me what you have. Oh, okay. I haven't been doing stuff to my sword as yet. Okay. Let's go.
You
There we
name
are.
it, I got it.
Are you sure? Ring of fire resistance. Yeah, let's get rid of that. A leather belt. And the farmer cloak. 2 of them. Oh, wow, I can make 12 potions. Well, what will he buy?
I make the best armor in town.
Nothing I really want to sell. But I'm only at 64 pounds anyway, so... Well, we finished 2 quests. And not even the ones... Neither of them were the ones we came for. There he is. You did not come here by accident. We do not summon lightly. Your name has crossed the borders faster than messengers. Courts speak it. Mercenaries curse it. And in the north, it is spoken with something close to relief. You defeated Kiriasha. Not delayed her. Not survived her. Ended her. That matters. When you faced her, you saw the chain warrior at her side, the one who fought without voice. He was not her only conquest. Before Volkar first struck her down in ages past, Kiriasha subjugated the northern passes. Those lands were defended by twin brothers, Dravak and Varengar. They held the mountain corridor against raiders, warbands, even kingdoms. She broke them both. Varengar she enslaved. You ended his torment when you ended hers. But Dravak, she did not dare keep close. He was the stronger will, the harder spirit. She slew him upon the throne of Skarjam, and bound his soul to the ice itself, not as its servant, as its prisoner. For centuries he sat conscious, unmoving, feeding her distant rites. When you destroyed Kiriasha, the last echo of her will collapsed. The prison opened. Dravak walks again, not as a commander, not as a king, as a warrior released after ages of confinement. He does not speak. He does not negotiate. The north bleeds where he passes. We cannot allow Kiriasha's cruelty to outlive her. Our Arcanist will take care of the magic seal to let you enter Skarjam. May the black sun be with you. Volkar struck her down centuries ago, yet some chains endured. Collect the frozen ash of the bound. Where are we going for the frozen ash of the bound? North yet? Well, northward bound. Let's see. Oh, it's a horn skull. Well, the throne of Skarjam stands at the convergence of ancient frost and mortal cruelty. Long before modern kingdoms marked the map, the gorge served as a northern choke point, defended by the Jalmar twins. When Kiriasha conquered the past, she transformed it into something far darker. Dravak, Halmar, was slain upon the frozen seat and bound into the ice itself, neither fully dead nor permitted to move. For centuries, the throne functioned as a distant anchor for Kariash's necromantic workings. After her final defeat, the binding collapsed, and the imprisoned warrior rose once more. First of all, repair equipment. Then we make bunches of potions. I'm all potioned up down there. Oh. Come on, guys. Oh, crap. The ice cracks as a warrior steps forward. Frost steams from his bones, his eyes burn pale beneath the shattered helm. You carry her absence. The chain is broken. The silence ended. Centuries seated. Centuries awake. Centuries denied to strike. You ended, my brother. Now you stand before me. Let the North witness how stories truly close. Close. Wow. He's down already? Get out of the way! Should have healed. I wasn't paying attention to my health again. Okay, that one we have to save for later. He's kind of tough. For the love of cider, let's finish that up. Deliver the cider to Orca. Deliver the requisition order to Vornum. There he is. Greetings there, friend. How goes the travels? I'm sure you slayed many monsters on your way. Tell me, how is my Vorkum? Did he like the cider? He must have. He did. He gave me this requisition order for more cider. Vorkum always knew how to keep me in business. We look out for one another, ever since we were little boys. They used to confuse our names, call me Vorkum and him Vornum, and we pretended to be each other. I will fill this order at the earliest. Thank you for your help. Sweet. Okay, now what? These are the twins? Oh, no, we can't. No. Deliver the vase to Rundula in Kunum. Kuanum. We should be able to handle that. We're good little delivery boys. Yellow truck. Truk? Is she in here? Looks like it. Apologize, our stock is empty. I won't be replenished for quite a while. I'm sure there are others that would be willing to part with some last moment stock for a champion. As for us, we have nothing to give. I was sent to give you this vase. Don't tell me. Frorin put you up to this. I told him to drop this stupid tradition. It was nice at first, but then it just became a nuisance. Now that the blossoms are gone from the path, he drops his responsibility for another fantastic... What do you want me to do with them? Give them here. They aren't your duty. You have other things to worry about than an old man's love. I'll give him a good slap on the head for this. Gods know he needs it. I'm sorry for him wasting your time. I hope this would be enough to compensate you. It is, thank you. Holy crap, look at all that. A cookies recipe. Don't really do much cooking. Can we bank anything? Okay, what are we doing now, though? Go to Crypt and kill Behemoth. Talons need to find the dragon's lair and kill Behemoth. No, okay, I don't feel like doing a dragon. Collect 10 golden dew pander seeds, precious blue topaz, a white wedding dress fabric, and a dinner cloth fabric, dwarven delicacies, and a bottle of festive wine. What are we, caterers? Huh? I have one of the wedding supplies. Wish you gave me a list and told me how many I had. White wedding dress fabric. Where would I get white wedding dress fabric? Reach Grivnock Hollow and kill Vrax. Talk to Sylvan League's representative. Reach the voice of the ancients and kill Belzine. Okay, Talons, that's another dragon. Quartermaster of the Watch Wardens, Barden of the Tall, sent you a letter asking for your presence at Bardashell for a reward commissioned by the Overseer himself. Oh heck. I'm always up for that. Daytime. Okay. Oh, sorry for the long trip there. Barden the Tall. If I were Barden the Tall, I would be over here. There you are. I was wondering if you were going to show it all. I guess my boon is too hard to ignore when you're fighting for the survival of mortal kind. Well, I'm not here to waste your time, just doing as the Overseer bids me, as we all do in Bardashell. The Overseer asked for me? That he did. It's not often that an Overseer rewards those who are not in service to the Watch Wardens. This is one in particular has shown disdain for outsiders, more than his predecessors, but I guess you did enough good for him to overcome his prejudice. Congrats on that. What did he want to give me? Traversing the mountains must be a pain on foot or horse. That's why we ride battle rams. They make much better mounts up here. The Overseer would like you to have one. He believes that will help you in your duty, and will protect you in the climbs and slopes. Varlek Dorum will have it ready for you. Thank you, Bardum. Okay, so we get a mount. Where is the mount salesman? It's potions. I don't need to buy more of that. Is that him? That's him.
want steeds for rent.
Of course they sent for you now, the busiest time of this goddamn year. I told you, Overseer, he's crazy to give such a useful tool to someone like you, but who am I to speak? I just tend to the horned bastards. Raise them like a father. If you hurt one of my babies, I will hunt you down. Thank you, Varlic. Sweet. We've got a horned goat. Hour of Thunder. Okay, no. Beat Lodric and his guards in Mornfell. Okay, I don't feel like that one. I don't know why. Talk to Avalon Diralen in Doralran. Shabaku Scholar Extraordinaire asks that you acquire the history of Doralran for him so that he may conclude his research on the House of Orphans. Does it tell me where to go? It does. Go Alaran. Wait for day. Yes. An elf in green cloak greets you. His face does not betray his emotions. He seems a lot older than he appears. Adira, stranger, welcome to the home of all those who are left behind. I know why you are here. We have foreseen the scholar's actions and knew it was only a matter of time until he sought other avenues. We're still uncertain whether we should answer his questions. The sooner he gets his answers, the sooner he leaves you alone. Tell me, what is the history of the orphans? Very well, but please do not use that name. We do not see it as offensive, but the orcs of Baga use it to degrade us in the eyes of the public, as someone with no family is considered worthless to them. We came here a long time ago, during the Second Era. During the wars, many found themselves in the Orklands, exiled from their homes, a death sentence to most, but their will to live prevailed and they found this sanctuary which sheltered them from hatred. They could have chosen to keep it to themselves, but they learned from their woes. They opened the doors to all, allowing any that suffered persecution to come in and live in peace alongside them. I myself joined Dol Alaran when the tides started to turn against the Druids. Others didn't heed my warnings, and thus disappeared from history altogether. Since then, many elves followed suit with the rise of the Verquintus, and many humans came to escape the persecution of their holy man. Alaloth has made many people very desperate, and fearful of their own home. Because we harbor those they hate, they extend that hatred towards us. If they considered us a threat, they would destroy the sanctuary without a second thought. No king was guiltless of this hatred, even the dwarves who are rarely present in Dol Alaran. I do not know what the scholar wants to know beyond this. We are merely victims, not some mythical race of dwellers. Thank you. I will treasure this knowledge. Speak with Arvag of Vanguard. The Vanguard, okay. So now we gotta go find the Vanguard? No, right there at the portcullis.
Test your might against Orcish iron that has withstood the tides of time. Many armies clashed against the portcullis. None so far have breached it. No weapon forged shall bring it down. No magic shall harm it, for no one threatens the homeland of the orcs and leaves successful.
There's our man. A large and intimidating orc stands tall beneath a colossal portcullis. His eyes scream of murder. What is your sort doing in the vanguard? We do not need your help. We do not want it. We have manned the portcullis for 1,000 years without help of any champion, and the gate stood strong to any petty human attack. So make it quick, or I will mount you on the spikes as a warning to others. I simply want to know the history of the refugees that came through here. You are with that glass-eyed fool. I should have known. The moron almost impaled himself on the spikes when he fell off the gate. Have to admit, it was funny. If it gets you out of my face and him out of our nerves, I'll tell you what I know. It was long before I was even born, so the details are sketchy at best. The gate was built during the wars against the humans in the Second Era, when we invaded each other into oblivion. The humans loved to use this patch to invade, so we sealed it off. Blessed the metal with Malreka's rage, and stopped any force that came here since. Many bodies lie below the sands. Even with the peace, we never let our guard down. We kept the gate closed, awaiting the return of hostilities. Then Alaloth came and shook all the world apart. The elves went insane. The humans were angry at their priests, and we sank with Baga's shame. Things were bound to get messy. Elven refugees had an easier time getting to that exile refuge. The humans? We didn't trust those. They came here multiple times, priests escaping the arm of their law, but each time we sent them to their death, until one night, when most of us were asleep, one of the vanguard grew a heart and opened the gate. Before we knew it, the refugees ran past us into the hills, never to be seen again. The traitor got skinned alive and mounted on the top spikes. We know where they are now. Those damn orphans made their home in the mountain, thinking they're safe. Trust me, one day we'll get them. We'll get them all. Thank you for telling me the story. Farewell. Shabaku, the scholar. Okay, now we go back to Shabaku, I'm guessing. And I meant back is guessing. Because we must have started that with him. One of our guys. Back with the heavy mind or a light one? I can never really tell with you lot. All swords and sticks. Tell me then, did you find the orphans and their story? I wrote everything they told me here. Extraordinary. Affection in its purest form. I could kiss you right here and now, if I didn't fear that you would beat me black and blue. This will go well in my dissertation about the origins of the orcish sort. Many thanks, my fellow thinker. Now we must both get back to our very important duties. Farewell, Shabaku. Oh, he's got another mission for me? Scourge of the demons and the monsters, welcome back to the realm of the learning. You are exactly the person I wanted to meet. Just the one to finish what I started by coming here. Okay, one of the things I started. What are you researching here, Baga? I'm researching the question. The only question that matters in this big old chunk of rotten land. Don't let them hear me say that, of course. Why did fabled Orklands, once the thriving tundra, have devolved into this total desolation which they so aptly named? I heard it was Baga who ruined the kingdom. Baga might have been the catalyst, but there are so many moving parts in order to destroy an entire realm. There must be something more behind it all, and I will not rest until I find out what it is. I almost have the answer. It's right under my nose, but I will need your help. What can I do? There are 3 places that hold significance in my research. The first is the volcano Kima. I wish to test the obsidian from the eruption on the day Baga fell. You should see the site of his fall, the Well of Baga. Incredible, really. Lastly, a bunch of corrupted Cinepharia from the Spur of Gorbag. I'll see what I can do. Okay, let's try this one. Collect some obsidian powder at the volcano Kima. Let's see, where does it send me through first? Does it give me any instructions? Yes, it does. Score of Gorbag. Well, I guess we'll get that first.
South of the Great Mothers, a great depression cuts the land named the Spore of Gorbag. The shape of the hole is like smashed ground, running deep until water spawn from its depth. The orcs have been trying to devise a plan to channel this water to their towns for a long time.
It's the world map. Am I here by myself? Okay, let's leave. We're gonna do this next time. Collect that too. In this here. We'll probably have to collect them again next time. I don't know. I'm gonna call it here, and we will continue here next time. This has been Vepaja, and do those 3 things that'll make us both happy. You know what they are. You click on that like, you give me a subscribe, and then you ring that bell so you can see me next time. Later.